My name is Zach, and this morning, I'm going to talk to you about how to save money and how simple saving money is, okay? Now, this month, I saved over $1,000. I mean, I literally took it and put it into my savings account, over $1,000. Everybody I work with thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm a simple person. I like simple things. Let's sit down and talk about it. First of all, how did I get into this mindset? Because a lot of people are going to sit there and they're going to put down your way, right? They're going to say, well, that's not any way to live, right? But these are also the same people that are broke 3 days after payday, right? And you have to listen to them for the next 2 weeks talk about how they don't have any money, or you know their financial situation and you know that they don't pay their bills and they're not a very reliable person, but yet every day they show up to work, they have, you know, gas station goodies, or they bought something new, and you think, I listen to you complain about how you have no money, but every day I see you spend it. And things will start to click, right? Oh, I know why you don't have any money. It's because you're spending it. So let me start off by telling you guys how I started and now how I have evolved. All you have to do is take one small step, and pretty soon you'll realize that everything you have is wonderful. You don't need the newest, bestest thing. What you have works fine. The only reason why you want that new thing is because this other person had the new thing and you want to be as good as them, I guess. It's a hard world, right? I understand it. So where did I start off? Well, I used to buy lunch at work every day. And it got to be a really bad habit. And I started doing the math in my head and I realized, holy crap, right? I spend $8 a day on lunch at work. Times that by 5 days, you got, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40 a week. And then I'm like, well, geez, 10 weeks is $400. And then times that by 5 weeks a year, holy crap, that's $2,500, right? And I thought, well, what else do I spend money on every day? I buy coffee. I buy little knick-knacky things, right? Things I don't need, but it's an impulse buy. And that's when it really started clicking, right? Everything started to fall into place. And then you start doing math on things. You sit there and watch people, and they buy $1.50 pop every day. And you say, okay, that's $300 a year. And then let's say they smoke, and they smoke a pack every 2 days. Well, that's $1,500 a year, right? Pretty soon you realize how these people are spending their money, and you're like, you know, if you buy a 12-pack, it's a lot cheaper. If you buy your lunch, you can have sandwiches every day of the week for $8. Loaf of bread's $1, and a pound of lunch meat is what's it going for, $5? So it's $6. And if you like a little bit of mayonnaise, another $2. You know, you're up to your $8, right? But that's for a week. So, as soon as you start to realize these perspective things that you see other people do, because you're hearing other people complain about it, your brain's going to start to find these algorithms or problems with society, and you just kind of start to write your own path, right? So where am I now? Well, I often say that I don't like to spend money. And it's not that I have a problem with spending money, it's the fact that everything that I have, all the furniture that I have, my kitchen utensils, everything that I have a house, right? I was able to buy a house. I'm 21 years old. and have been working at my career job for a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, and I bought myself a house. I have 2 vehicles. I have a new car and an older SUV. I have a house. I'm completely independent of my parents. I've only went to school for less than 1 year for college, and this is where I'm at. You just have to be smart. Like my grandfather told me, and hopefully you guys can get from this, is any person can get a job, but only a smart one can save their money. Through research, I have found out that within a 10-year span, there is going to be a moment in that 10 years where you are financially unstable. It is bound to happen, okay? Prepare for it. It doesn't mean that you have to have $40,000 sitting in the bank, but it does mean that you should have a comfortable cushion of probably a few $1,000s to save yourself, right? Because I don't have a credit card. I don't have anything like that, okay? I don't have a credit card. Why? Because I don't want money that I don't have. You have a credit card and all of a sudden things start opening up. Well, I could buy this today. I mean, I'll just pay it off next paycheck. That is a horrible habit to get into because you're not giving yourself time to think about what you want to buy, right? You need to think about it, right? What are my options here? What's cheaper? What's going to work? So, this might be a lot of information to take in. So this is what I want you guys to do. Okay? If you buy coffee every day, try to minimize it. If you buy lunch every day, try to minimize it. If you get Taco Bell, McDonald's, whatever, try to minimize it. Try to cut it out of your life. Every time that you want something like that, a want, not a need, I want you to think about, well, I could make tacos and they would be so much better because it's something that I made and something that I customized and wanted, right? If it's better than the product you can buy, try that. Just try that. And eventually you'll get to the point where if you're younger like me, your parents, your grandparents, it's like they have money, right? They always have money. And when you think about it, well, I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now. How did they get to that point? They might not make more than you. They might have more bills than you and make more money than you, but they might have less expandable income at the end of the month. What do they do that they're good at? They go out to eat on a dinner date once or twice a month, not every weekend or every other day. And they hang out at home. They have projects and stuff at home. Why? Because every dollar you save is one less dollar that you're going to have to make in 40 years of time, right? Everybody is like, oh, I'm going to retire when I'm 80. Nope. Not me. You work for one reason, right? And that's so that you don't have to work, right? So you can live comfortable and then you don't have to work anymore. So get on it, because you start it when you're 20 and you're supposed to end when you're 60 to 65, not 80. There's no point. You'll be dead. So, thanks for watching. See you guys in another video.